Do you want to try to use the old mic?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I can plug it in, I guess. See if it makes a difference. I don't think it will. Let me go ahead and fix this freaking light. Well, you got the bottom one done, right?
Yeah, thank you. I tried to help. Yeah. Hey, there's one viewer. I don't know if it's us.
No, it's not us, because I don't...
Whoever's there, we're about to get started, but we're running a little late, so... We're working on the light right now.
Because ours refusing...
I wrestle like a girl, try to keep up.
We're running late because I was refusing to admit defeat.
The microphone that we purchased
is a piece of shit.
Well, it's not the... I don't know what's wrong. The cords are not right.
It's a piece of shit.
I don't know. We're getting a new microphone again tomorrow. Thank you, Amazon, for being, like, literally, like, tomorrow, like, Sunday, you're going to bring me my stuff.
Thank you, Amazon,
Can you make it a little taller?
Make you a little...
It's, like, right in my eyes. Ah, I'm blind. Oh, somebody's talking. What's up, Jordan? Undisputed boss.
Okay.
That's too tall. Whatever, it don't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Right there's fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm screwing it the wrong way.
Who that? Elite one don't make mistakes since I'm there, right? I can't read because he doesn't have it up there. We need some background music too, don't we?
Yep, gotta give him the background music. Ah, that fucking toe!
We've got so much to talk about. Shenanigans everywhere.
Is it?
It's Jordan.
Why did the color change?
What color?
He's normally purple.
He is normally purple. I don't know.
Purple nurple. Maybe it's just, you know, first come, first serve when it comes to color. Did that come off racist?
No.
Okay.
Literally, you're talking about the color of their name on the...
I know,
Twitch.
but I'm just saying when somebody says first come, first serve when it comes to color, you know.
Oh, yeah, if it's taken out of context. You were literally talking about colors on a stream chat. Like literal colors. Not skin color.
Alright, there's that.
Is that too loud?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Alright, there we go. Bam.
Bam.
Alright,
Is the music too loud, Jordan?
Hold on, I can tell you. Check this out. Hi. Let's do this shit.
Hello,
Oh
hello.
shit, I forgot. That's just gonna play the music really loud in my ear. Never mind.
Jordan, is the music too loud? It's all good. Alright.
Yeah. I guarantee they can't hear the fucking music.
Yeah. Just want to make sure it's not louder than us.
Ain't nothing louder than you, babe. I meant that in a nice way.
Goop. You need goop for your hair.
Then go get the goop.
No, it's okay.
Alright then.
You can leave it all wild if you want to. I'm in my pajamas anyways. Oh, wait to see if anybody else joins in. 2 viewers. Wait, one's us.
Yeah, one's us. We don't count.
We don't count. Oh, extra more.
Dr. Lucy Love, another cheer. Can I filter that so that it's like only people actually fucking watching?
No. We're gonna wait, see if some more of our usuals jump in. Should have notified all of our notification areas.
We're gonna let Let's settle this shit right now.
What?
Here, right now.
What are we settling?
Whether this microphone actually makes a fucking difference or
No,
not.
can we please not? It's really stressing me out. It's literally like grating my nerves like nails on a chalkboard.
Why?
Because you're obsessed. I don't get it.
Because you paid $30, $40 fucking dollars for the fucking thing.
It doesn't matter. We're getting a new one tomorrow. And we can be just as pissed at that, but there's no reason to fuck with it.
I just want to see if it actually... Whatever.
I mean, they say it worked last night, but... Love the new art, guys. Your first hand tattoo. I know. I was gonna wait, and we're gonna do a little reveal, Jordan. So that's on our list. I'm the keeper of the list.
I'm gonna do something on my own.
I just want you to be on the stream with me because it's.
I am on the stream. I'm sitting right here.
Gosh, you ruined my chapstick. Oh, thank you, Jordan.
Never mind. Fuck it, whatever.
Conformists.
Just not in the mood.
That's kind of my point. Why mess with it if you're not in the mood to do so?
No, it's not what I meant.
Not in the mood of what?
Not in the mood for do this, do that.
I didn't say do this, do that. I would never do that. Am I the kind of person who tells people what to do? I don't. I just want you to sit with me and be with the people. That's all I want. I don't.
There's nobody here.
Not yet, but the point I'm making is when they go back and watch this, it's just awkward. If they catch it tomorrow, like Joey said, they may catch it tomorrow. They're going to catch it later.
Then why are we waiting for more people to come in?
I feel like Pam from The Office right now. I don't know why. Like the look to the camera like... If you want to mess with the microphone, you can mess with the microphone.
No, I'm over it now. You ruined it.
I ruined
it.
I ruined it. Why are you cutting your head off?
I'm not cutting my head off. I'm turning the damn camera because you're not...
Don't. Oh God, don't. Just don't make it crooked.
I'm gonna make you crooked. I forgot. That's not even what I need to turn.
You could have just picked up the whole tripod and just angled it.
I picked you up and angled it.
Why is it all... You're gonna show the whole window?
I'm just getting it so you're not cut off. Jesus Christ, will you just let me do what I do? Swear to God, I can't...
Why are you so mad?
Because I can't touch the tripod a single fucking time without you telling me what to do.
I wasn't telling you what to do. I was literally said why. I said why. That's a question.
No question. Just know I know what I'm doing.
Well, we're in pajamas, guys, and now we have 6 viewers. What? We can totally start now. Hey, everybody.
What's up, Joey?
What's up, Joe? Hey, what do they say? It's a boot. It's a boot. It's a boot.
What's
Joey
this
from
boot?
Canada. You can't go down there. Terrence and Phillip. All right, so welcome to...
red?
Huh?
It's red.
Yeah, it's
like I scraped it on something.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So we have so many announcements and so many different crazy things going on with everything. And we have a lineup and an outline tonight. So the first thing we want to do is welcome you to Living with DID. Tonight's cast is called Terms of Endearment because we're going to focus on definitions. Because so many people get confused when we use these words and they're like, what's that? So we're going to do like definitions. We're going to talk about them like in layman's terms and in the actual scientific medical definitions. That's what we're going to focus on tonight. I'm Micah, and this is the lovely Who are you?
Sorry, what? I had to check what?
I'm Micah, and this is
Oh, hi, I'm Ernie.
Ernie. And why do we have this channel, Ernie?
Cause I suffer from dissociative identity disorder that is formerly known as multiple personality disorder, which at this point, I think everybody should already know that it's not multiple personality disorder anymore.
It hasn't been since 1994, but most people know it that way, and it's a good way to introduce the term so that they're like, oh, that. But yeah, it's been changed officially since 1994 to DID for short, dissociative identity disorder. And we talk about what it's like living with this disorder from Ernie's perspective and his system's perspective, and also relationships and how to navigate relationships with mental health issues at the forefront. And
but first, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way.
okay, but wait a minute. Just can we go in order, please?
No.
Okay. Say what you want to say.
That's not what I want to say. We want to show everybody what
what we did today. So it's gonna be upside down for me. So we went and got.
Wait, camera's over there.
There you go.
But, nope, it's hard to angle it.
Mine's good. There you go.
Yeah.
So
got matching Havoc tattoos.
Matching Havoc tattoos, Team Havoc. Today, my normal artist, as you can see, I'm obsessed with tattoos. And here, let me see if I can put it up in the camera so you can see it cute-wise. Anyways, today my tattoo parlor and my artist that I normally go to, they do like twice a year for holidays. They'll do flash sales where you can get $20 tats. And we literally got these Havoc tattoos. Ernie chose teal flowers because teal is actually DID awareness color, and we did not know that. And I chose red flowers because the Havoc system is my heart. And we're going to talk more about systems. If you're brand new, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, you will know shortly about Havoc system. So yes, we did something very official, and I love where I put mine. It's so pretty. And when I'm driving my car, like I can literally look at it and I think about Ernie, and I love them so much. I'm so happy with them. And so yeah. So once you get those matching tattoos, it's like, it's official, y'all. We've moved to the next level. So we had a very exciting day, and that's one of the things we wanted to talk about because, Ernie's been kind of isolated for a while, especially when he went inside for 9 days, which we're not going to revisit tonight. But even before that, he didn't feel like going anywhere because he didn't feel like he had control over what was happening to him. And so like this morning I was like, let's go to the flash sale, let's get the $20 tattoos, let's do it, let's go. And he was like, okay.
I was still drinking my morning fucking coffee trying to wake up.
Right. And yet he totally went. And I was like, what? And then I was like, well, we should go eat because we're in Little Rock, because we never go to Little Rock because we're always like at home. And I was like, when we went and ate, and we had a great lunch, and it was just awesome. And then he was like, in your sister's Halloween party tonight? And I was like, it is. And he was like, we can go to that. And I was like, who's my boyfriend? I got him back. Like, I got him back for a day, and I'm just, I'm grateful. And I don't want to make a big deal about it. It's just, for me, I like to stay at home. Like tomorrow, I'm looking forward to a no bones day. If you know the Noodles the Pug from TikTok, I'm looking forward to a no bones day, which means you don't do nothing but self-care and lay around. So I don't always want to go on the go, but I want to do boyfriend-girlfriend stuff. And today we'd have such a boyfriend-girlfriend day. However, we must announce there have been some developments in the system today.
Yeah.
Last night we shared about Ernie's disturbing dream, and we had to leave the stream early because Garrett came forward to the front and said that there are these 5 people basically, and Ernie had another dream about them. So the update on that is that there is a new guy, and he's like 50 years old, and his name is Frank. There is a 4th male who is African American. We do not know his name. And the 5th unknown that Garrett said on stream last night was in the shadows is a female. named Pixie. And so Garrett came out today and we talked for, that's what Ernie got from his dream. Then me and Garrett talked and we put some things together and we've come up with that this pixie chick is in charge of the others. And I know this all sounds crazy and it's not a movie. This is very real. This is someone's mind and it's not a joke at all. But anyways, this pixie chick's in charge. She's probably hiding in the shadows because there's literally 10 other dudes in there and that's where I'd be hiding. But apparently, according to Garrett, they are still having like a standoff.
They're at a standstill, is the way
At a standstill, they won't talk. They won't negotiate.
They keep trying to talk to Dante and Cloud and all these new people, and they literally will not give a response to them. They just literally, as he puts it, they just stand there and smile at them.
So it sounds kind of fucking creepy, but we're hoping with the new information that Garrett and Ernie put together based on the dream and what's happening in real time in there, that something will happen. We don't know, but, and we don't know if these are, well, Garrett said that the altars Garrett believes the altars were there. Okay, they're not brand new. That would be a major psychotic break, and Ernie seems to be fine. We went and got tattoos and lunch and went to a party, so... As far as that goes, in fact, I asked Garrett, is Ernie having a psychotic break? And he said no, he didn't think so. For those of you that know Xander quite well, according to Garrett, Xander is like being the most beast mode motherfucker right now, like standing up, holding the line, like, what's up? We just gonna sit here and smile at each other for eternity.
Right, like literally just right up in dude's face, like, do something.
Like, apparently Xander is in there like, what's up, bitch? We just gonna stand here all day. And it makes so much sense because that's Xander. Like, he does not like to lose, and he's a dick, and he's an asshole, and he likes to play games with people. I call him the Loki of the system because he's so good at mind games. So I swear to God that it made me laugh, but like, it's true. Like, Xander will literally beat whoever these people are. Xander gonna beat them because Xander don't play. And then Garrett wanted me to tell Ernie that he wanted him to know that Xander was like being real tough and gonna beat these people somehow. And we still don't know their meaning. But
I don't think
Ernie
Garrett wanted you to tell me that. Because the thing is I don't know if it's because I got the Hadwick tattoo.
So here's the other big announcement. I'll let you tell it. Here's the other big announcement about today's developments.
Solidifying that I'm accepting Havoc as a part of me.
And a part of me.
Well, accepting us as being part of the system or not, but about an hour after getting the tattoo,
we're sitting at lunch,
and now I can hear all of them.
Yep.
I can hear all of my alters talking to me. So we kind of have an open line of communication going.
And what is that?
So I guess that's the music?
I don't know. Can you turn it down a little bit, though? It's a little distracting to me. Yeah, I know, Joey. So he says they talk all over each other, and it's hard to understand them, and it's really hard to focus on what's going on. Like if I'm trying to talk.
Right.
Well, I'm speaking for you. I shouldn't.
Right. I mean, there's times.
All I know is I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Go ahead.
Like it gets very noisy to the point to where, like, because they're constantly talking and stuff like that. And the only time it really gets hard for me to concentrate, like while Mike is talking to me and stuff like that, is when they're speaking directly to me. Like if they're telling me something is when it's like very hard for me to focus.
Well, and I just want to add that scientifically, this makes a lot of sense. We've been told by multiple doctors, also the support groups that I'm in, and reading lots of articles and things, that when you first get your diagnosis, like, shit gets real for a while. Like, there's a lot of changes that happen as you start to accept your system. Like, so much weird shit goes on because, I mean, the brain, you know that we only use 3% of our brain as a human being, which means that 97% of the brain is just, like, fucking amazing.
Well, okay, I need to correct that.
What?
That is not entirely true.
What do you mean?
There's always a saying that human beings only use 10% of their brain.
Or some shit like that, yeah.
Right. That is not correct. We use 100% of our brain. The thing is, we only are using 10% at a time.
Oh. Well, the point that I was making is that the brain is a beautiful, misunderstood creature. I mean, for example, the CTE disease, the concussion disease that football players get, you know that you cannot actually officially diagnose that until the person's dead. And they literally take your brain out and look at it. So there's so much we don't know about the brain. So scientifically, I just wanted to make the point that we've been told by doctors that he's going to have a lot of changes like this. So this is not like a fucking magic show. We're not fucking making this shit up. Like, we have no reason to make this shit up.
No.
We are literally doing this to help people.
And it's already gotten to a point where I'm starting to have trigger switches.
Yes, that happened today as well. It was like a normal, wonderful, great day where we had like this datey day. We even took a shower together tonight. It was so nice. We didn't do nothing bad. It was just a shower, but it was very nice. I'm just saying, we had this great day that was social and normal, but yet Ernie was experiencing a lot of weird, different things. And so we're just gonna try to figure them out day by day. Like at this point, we're literally like, okay, we embrace. We're just gonna take a breath. We're gonna use our resources. We're gonna seek advice from friends, whatever, you know. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Literally.
And it was bizarre to the point to where, like, and it wasn't, like, because it was, as a matter of fact, just twice today, not only could I feel that an altar was wanting to come out, I could feel specifically that it was Gambit wanting to come out.
I mean, this has gone from Ernie not having any idea what the fuck's happening to him to, I mean,
basically being in tune with the system.
Which is so interesting because last night before we went to bed, I read someone's post on the support group talking about how the first step to communicating with your alters and your system is to embrace and accept them and stop treating them like invaders. And it seems so simple. It really does, but...
And I think part of it is one, you know, it's the tattoo, and also
so permanent.
Realizing the fact that, you know, these people that I've considered invaders for so long are literally standing guard over me to keep these 5 of their altars far the fuck away from me.
Until we know more about them. I mean, they may be cool as shit. We may be meeting 5 new people and 5 new friends. That's fine. But why the fuck will they not talk? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And we're like in a stare-off competition. I don't fucking know. But Xander, so this is interesting on that. Xander said they don't sleep in the inner world, all that stuff. So none of it, I mean, all of this checks out as far as like what we know scientifically about DID. And then anecdotally, the reason I know he is communicating with his alters today is because everything that he's doing is exactly what his alters do. The alters have always been able to communicate with each other. Well, he's literally like, hold on just a second, I'm trying to listen. Or he's like, oh, there's so many people talking at once. I have had that exact same conversation with Xander, with Garrett, so many times. Like, literally, like, I can't focus. They're talking. They're all talking. They're all being loud or whatever. And I'm just like, wow, it's freaky.
Ever heard of hippocampus? I remember back in high school, way back in anatomy class, that it might be one of those cases.
Yeah, the hippocampus and the medulla oblongata and all those different things.
Mama says
him and I were just talking about how, gosh, you know, they just don't know. There's so much not
really,
known
honestly,
about
they're
this.
learning new things about DID every day.
That's correct. In fact, we're learning more from other systems online and people that we're meeting online and people that are talking openly for the first time than we are from doctors. Like, it's just like the knowledge is so vast because all systems are different. But we do know that other systems communicate with their alters, and so it's been something we've talked about for a while. It's just today was the day. Unlocked the secret code. We got the key to the Matrix door. You know, the Matrix, was it the second one where he was trying to go through all the doors and the key master?
Honestly, what it is today I actually woke up and felt protected.
Huh. So I ain't shit, huh? I ain't been protecting you all this time?
You can't protect me from what goes on inside my head.
I know. But I can hold your hand. While it's happening. Yeah, I don't know, man, but Jordan, I tell you, I've already said to my whole family, please donate my brain to science. I mean, I'm fucked up too, mentally. So, I just feel like we just don't understand the brain at all. Like, I really don't.
Speaking of donations, there will be a link on the main page where you can donate to our PayPal.
No, we don't have a PayPal.
That was a joke.
I was just going to say, what are you talking about? We don't care about donations. We're sitting here in our pajamas. I put on makeup on my live.
Look, man, I just want to pretend like I'm one of the big streamers now, okay?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yes, join our Patreon. Inbox me on the Patreon. What is it?
Patreon, yeah. Hit us up on our Patreon.
Thanks for the sub gifts. I don't know.
Thanks for the gifted subs.
Yeah, I don't know. Made me feel cool for a second. Okay.
Hey, I actually got gifted a sub from
the A system.
A system today.
Yeah, they talked to both. Well, they responded live to 2 comments that we made today, and it felt really good. We love them, by the way. We're so standing on the A system. Or I am. Ernie comes along. He doesn't want to admit that he stands them, but stan, you know what that means, right? Like super fan?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so A system
Definitely
slaps. So I'm trying to use the young lingo so I can be cool.
I forgot. I'm gonna start slapping you when you say that.
That's not funny. It's not gonna slap me.
I'm joking.
You know what we didn't do? We talked about all that really super important, deep psychological shit, and we did not do our disclaimer. So, if you're just...
Y'all know.
I know, but if you're just
joining...
if this is the first thing you've ever caught of ours, we need to make it very clear that we are not psychiatrists or doctors, and that everything that we are sharing are based on our own experiences and our own learning.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool because, like, yeah, it was somebody, like, because basically what I can't remember what I'd said exactly to him, but I'd said something about...
Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring me to live, or have the courage to live openly with my DID, whatever, and like I said that, and instantly somebody gifted me a sub.
But he also commented, hey man, and he put up, well, it was Art, so it was a she. Please, I'm so sorry if A System catches this, I misgendered Art. I'm so sorry. Art was fronting, which is one of the A System's alters. And Art was like, yeah, man, that's what we're trying to do, reduce the stigma. Yeah, man, you're welcome. And put the peace sign up. It was awesome.
That's what I'd said. I said,
help him.
That's what I was saying, that I've been trying to, like, it's been my goal to help relieve the stigma on DID.
Yeah, and then they said something, I said something about thank you for helping me understand my spouse's system. You and Sammy are inspiration. And they said something, what did they say back to me? I forgot. It was like...
No, because you made a comment, my boyfriend sleeps all the time.
Oh, I was talking about sleep. You do. You slept all the way in the car to Cabot and back from Cabot, like, today. He takes like way too many naps. Like, I've never known anyone that's so sleepy all the time. And at first I thought he literally had depression or was like I didn't understand. But literally A System, and we've learned now from all of our research that it fatigues the brain. They need like extra sleep. And that's exactly what A System said. They were like, yeah, man, fatigue in systems in DID is like very real. It's a very real thing. And then we met a new system named the 7 C's, which not spelled SEAS, spelled CS, because their altars are all named with C's. Yes, naps are definitely life. And I love naps, but I usually can't take them without medication, so I always sit here while Ernie naps.
And
play on my phone.
Unfortunately, a system did announce that another system, and I'm not comfortable bringing up their name because I didn't know them.
Yeah, we don't know them.
Did lose their struggle to it in a hospital, someplace they're supposed to be getting help, and they lost their struggle with it, and may they rest in peace.
Yes, their whole system. And the A system did a little tribute video for them, named all of their altars. It was really sweet. But that makes me sad. Like, how did they even pull that off is my question, in a psychiatric facility. It doesn't make any sense, but...
Where there's a will, there's a way.
You know, and then, like, people were posting in these support groups, like, I don't know why, I just want to give up and stuff. Like, it's hard. And that's how Ernie was, 9 days ago when he went away. When he dissociated, he was like, I don't want to kill myself, but I don't want to be here. So, and that's just real, man. So, we had a great day, didn't we, babe?
Yeah. And it wasn't really like, I don't want to kill myself. My options are either I go away or I'm going to kill myself.
That's how you felt at the time, yeah. But we're not going to do that anymore, right?
No, because like I said, dude, I'm kind of feeling more in tune with the system and what's going on. You know, I'm even starting to get a soft spot for Xander.
Poor little Xander.
I honestly really hope that Garrett can help him get back.
Yeah, Garrett said he's mentoring him, and he also said that Garrett told me tonight, he literally said, I think you changed Xander a little bit, or he didn't make it all dramatic like that, because that's not Garrett.
He said you had a profound effect
on him, and I was like, me? And he was like, yeah, he just seems more open to being mentored. And I was like, well, because, I really am jealous of some of these other systems that have figured out a way to, cohabitate all together, and they all get along, and, I'm so sick of Ernie being tortured, and being, these dreams and all these things and all these changes. And I know it's because his diagnosis is so new for the first time in his life, and I know this is natural and normal. I've learned that from so many ways, doctors, articles, online, other systems, that I know that this is to be expected right now until he's able to just start to understand. But I really think this was his idea. Says this tattoo originally said toxic, and I thought that was great because it's so me, toxic love. I'm so Harley Quinn, it's crazy as fuck, but I love my man, ride or die. But he was like, what if we put havoc there? And I was like, oh my god, it was all his idea. So I think honestly that he is none of this. I'm not gonna take credit for shit. Because if anything, I've made missteps along the way. Garrett and I talked about it tonight. About how, they like me now. But they all hated me in the beginning because I was so mean. And I was like, y'all were fucking mean. But the thing is I told Garrett tonight earlier. I said, I didn't know shit of what I was doing. I didn't know anything. I didn't know the word altar. I didn't know the word inner world. I didn't know anything. And I'm just thinking you're hurting Ernie. So yeah, I was a fucking bitch at the beginning. So anyways, as these changes occurred, we change. Right?
Right.
Alright, so any questions at this time? Does anyone, literally, y'all can ask personal questions because we really want to be, dead ass honest, because this is not all roses, y'all. We had a great, beautiful day, and I think tomorrow will be even better because we're going to be in our natural habitat of laying around and not going places. But today was awesome, and it felt like a big, long date day, and ended with a shower and a stream. Shower and a stream? That's the new Netflix and chill. Come on, guys. It is. For some reason, My thing is turned. Fixing it. Okay. All right. So we wanted to talk about definitions because we say a lot of words and we throw a lot of words around. And if you have any questions, please interact because we don't know what to do otherwise. All right. So the first definition is DID, which. Okay, good question. This just happened today, so I don't know.
No, not so far. They don't really. I mean, they don't really try to tell me to do anything. It's more they give me updates on what's going on inside.
And why do they talk? Do you know why they talk over each other, or are they just talking?
Well, it's not that they mean to talk over each other. It's that it's not like they're in a circle, all talking to each other. It's, you know, Gambit might be over in this side of the room, Jeremy's over in this side of the room, whatever. But the thing, like, I can hear them both equally the same.
How do you know their voices?
I mean, because I imagine, you know, because when Jeremy goes, "Hey, Gambit," and then I hear a response, it's like, okay, well, that's Gambit. I mean, it took me a few minutes to learn everybody's name. Garrett's was obvious.
Obvious.
Fucking
Irish.
I mean, I had a good sense of who Gambit was talking because he had a deeper voice. And Jeremy, he sounded like a fucking frat boy.
We just hung out in this parking lot, and I let Ernie talk to them. Like, he was kind of walking around smoking, and he was like, just like, I can't understand you guys. Like, this was all happening in real time today. And I said, take your time. Say, you know, because at first he was, like, talking out loud. But Garrett said that they can communicate without talking out loud, too.
Well, what it is...
He can't hear
my thoughts, like my normal day-to-day thoughts, but like if I'm thinking something directly
to him, that's exactly how he explained it.
Right? He can hear it.
Like if he's thinking Garrett, blah 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 blah, it'll go to Garrett. Which the mind is just fucking, it's awesome. It's fascinating. The only thing I haven't liked about it is he can't focus very well. But I asked Garrett, since when y'all are out, y'all can hear all the voices. You know, y'all can communicate with alters. What do you do to focus? What do you do to handle it? He said it takes practice. Because I was like, what can I tell Ernie to do? Because he's like freaking out because he just hears loud noises in his...
Yeah, like literally, just like every time we were riding in the car, like I was covered my face.
Yeah, he was having sensory issues.
I was having a lot of sensory issues. I just laid back and I was covering my fucking head up, and I had my hands up to my ears.
And then he fell asleep. I just let him sleep. All he wanted, because I'm like, I can't imagine what war is going on. Pew pew, his brain's going pew 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 pew.
But no, I literally said in the part, I don't know if you're around for that or not. I said, would y'all shut the fuck up? Yeah. You got me sounding like a crazy person talking in the parking lot.
I mean, if you would have saw him, you would have thought he was on some shit for real. I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't care because I was like, we gotta work this shit out. We gotta figure it out. Like,
she literally just walked around the other side of the car and said, "Do your thing."
I said, "Do your thing," because we got to figure it out. We can't leave it like this, right?
But also, it does think, and this is what I mentioned to Micah, that since I can, you know, basically openly communicate with anything. So if there's any questions you have for any specific alters, feel free to ask. This changes everything.
Because now I'm not stuck in the middle. I'm not the only fucking witness. I'm not the messenger. I literally said, so Garrett and I were chatting. Garrett wants Ernie to...
yeah, because what was it? We drove past a firehouse.
And he got triggered. And we're going to talk about triggers tonight. That was another thing that happened today. We realized we're starting to see some of Ernie's triggers. And those are key to identifying... to stop him dissociating on his own. Like, if we identify the triggers, we can avoid them. We can do grounding techniques and things. We're going to talk about that. We can do these things so that he does not dissociate. Because the whole thing is, it's cool having a system. If we want to be an open system that's open to the world, and we want to like all get along and come out when we want to, that's cool. But him dissociating because he can't deal with his problems. We have to fix that.
Well, see, this is the thing, though, and about it, and I can tell you this right now, is it's not necessarily always just, firehouse, that's going to trigger me. It's not just triggers for me, it's triggers for fucking
altars.
The altars. Like,
right.
If I see something that's going to trigger an altar, it's going to make that altar come out.
Right. So Gambit got triggered twice today.
He did. He got triggered twice and really wanted to come out.
And that's a new. We didn't even tell him about that. So not only can he hear them, and it's not all clear, is it? It's not like clear as day what they're saying, or is it?
I mean, pretty clear. It's pretty much where I know what they're saying now.
Okay, but what you felt today for the first time ever was an altar wanting to come out.
Oh, he's wanting to come out, and he was...
And he knew exactly what altar it was. That was very... I mean, it's just been a fascinating day, but he took it in stride. Like, we still went to my sister's house and helped her blow up balloons and decorate, and, like, literally, like, I'm so proud of you, Ernie. Like...
Yeah.
Like, that was a lot to go through in one day, and you didn't hide away in this room. You still took care of your boyfriend responsibilities, and you were still, and I heard him say I turned to him later in the day and I said, I'm so proud of you. Like, we just literally randomly left the house and went on an adventure. Can't remember the last time him and I have done that, because we've been living under this shadow of this illness, and he goes, well, I've decided that I'm not going to let this shit stop me. And I have not heard him say that in 8 months. And I just... I got a little tear, ain't gonna lie. I was like, and I didn't make a thing of it, but I guess I am now, so I hope it's not a trigger. We don't know what to do. Okay, so let's go back to definitions. The actual definition of dissociative identity disorder is a disorder characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states. Dissociative identity disorder, previously called multiple personality disorder, is usually a reaction to trauma as a way to help a person avoid bad memories. And let's unpack that. I mean, we've talked about PTSD, we've talked about trauma, we've talked about how DID develops in childhood from childhood trauma, but it's really to forget. It's to forget the bad things. And that's why you split off, and the next word is dissociation itself and psychological amnesia. You want to take that one?
What?
Can you look in the? Can you get up and look in the camera like your old monkey feet are in the camera? All right. What is psychological amnesia and dissociation? Well, dissociation, they're two different things, but they go together.
I don't know.
You know what dissociation is.
I mean, dissociation is just... You make me feel like Ozzy Osbourne here. Sharon! I mean, dissociation is basically when you're going through a traumatic event and you can't handle it, so you just kind of like...
Go away?
You go away. I mean, there's different types of dissociation. You got the dissociation, you've got depersonalization, derealization.
So the psychological amnesia is where you literally go away, lose time, and forget everything. So you have no idea what fuck happened, and you wake up 3 days later in a parking lot somewhere.
Yes, it's because whatever was going on was more than you could handle. Or the altar was doing some shady shit.
Like Xander. No. Like when Xander came out and refused to go back in. But that's only happened once, and that's to be expected in the beginning when we're working out all the kinks. Literally, this is real time what we're going through. So when I met Ernie, he would have complete psychological amnesia. Then he experienced a day, the day that we call the Bite Squad Wreck the Car Day, because he was taking Bite Squad. One of his alters to wreck the car, and he ran into those big old orange barrels, and there's orange all the way down the side of the car, like.
And hit a mailbox.
And then, anyways, he said, I thought that was a dream. when we saw the car for the first time and saw it like in real life. So we experienced a little bit of what you would call fragmented amnesia.
Yeah.
Didn't quite remember it, but saw some of it in his mind. And then we found out from Xander while he was here during the 9 days that Ernie was away, dissociated, that the alters can choose to give the host memories if they want, but they're still kind of fragmented, correct?
Yes.
Right. But now, I guess they don't have to give him memories because they're going to just tell him what they want him to hear. That's the problem. It's still selective because when he dissociates, he's dissociated. He describes his dissociation as being in a what kind of space?
My dissociation?
Yeah.
It's just kind of...
But there's no concept of time, right?
There's no real concept of time. It's just kind of being in just weightlessness, like you're just floating through clouds.
And it's dark.
It's not dark. I don't know why you keep getting those.
I don't know, because I always used to get sad and I would think that he's in a dark room in a chair. That's where I would envision him, like locked in a room in a chair.
Dark. Like I said, it's literally like you're just in, like surrounded, like.
But is it like a blink of an eye? Is it like a blink of an eye, or is it? Are you there?
No, I'm there.
But then why do you lose time? I don't get that. You don't know
because I don't remember being gone.
Oh, so there's the psychological amnesia, going back to our definitions. Anybody else have a question? Because it helps to have questions. So, schizophrenics, I want to be clear. A lot of people get misdiagnosed with who have DID with schizophrenia because if you can hear your alters...
We're just repeating the same things on every stream.
I know that, but some people are not... There's some people... I still don't know this shit. I thought you liked the idea of doing definitions.
I do, but I'm saying, we gotta come up with new stuff.
Our life is new stuff. The first 20 minutes of this whole thing was so fun. We got tattoos, it's fucking awesome.
I know, but I'm just saying we gotta start coming up with new stuff instead of repeating the same things over and over.
Mr. Ideas Man, I'm the one that came up with definitions today, and I came up with loving on the edge, and I came up with...
No, I get, and I agree with definitions, but I don't think we need to touch on schizophrenia again. We've touched on that 5 times already.
It's just a misdiagnosis because of hearing voices, and the reason I thought of it is because Jordan's question. People that have schizophrenia do have voices that tell them what to do. That's where he's getting that question from. They usually do say, go do this and go do that. Like Son of Sam talked to a dog that told him to go kill people, right? DID alters are their own people. That's not their purpose at all. Their purpose is not...
Unless, I'm about to do something incredibly stupid and, they'll be like, hey, you probably shouldn't do that, bruh.
Mm-hmm. So the next word that we use a lot is called a split or split. And it's not that fucking movie, even though it's badass. It's a badass fucking movie. He does a fucking awesome job. I love it. I love that. And his performance in Glass. Fantastic fucking performance. But it's very dramatized. We're not trying to kidnap and murder people for the most part. People with DID are just normal people. But a split is when... a new alter forms. What is a split? We're doing definitions.
Yeah, split's when a new alter forms.
When an alter forms. So, it happens during a specific traumatic memory, and we have also learned recently that alters do not know the other alter's trauma. This is all very new to us. We're learning as we go, so enjoy the information. Whereas, let's just use an example, Garrett may have split and become Garrett during what Ernie has talked about in his past with his cousin, with the sex abuse. Xander may have split with his fireman day trauma. We don't know, but their trauma...
when I was held at gunpoint.
Might make sense, but that reminds me of Gambit more, but it doesn't matter. They have a specific purpose, and they have a specific trauma that they hold.
My cousin was holding a gun to my head, but when I was getting robbed at a car wash. Because that was about the age I was when Gambit started showing up.
Oh, well, Xander specifically said he was there when the phone book thing happened. So Xander, that must be. It doesn't matter. That's not important right now because I'm not a psychiatrist and I do not need to be dealing with his traumas. I don't know how to do that. So that's something for a professional to do. Okay, alters. We use that term a lot. What is an alter, Ernie?
It's an alternator. Duh.
Oh yeah, it comes from a car. Not.
It's an alternate personality.
Alternate is short for alternate personality. So, and an alter are all the living, individual, autonomous people that live in Ernie's head and sometimes come out. All right, system. What's a system, Ernie?
That's... I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Why they call it a system, I don't know, but it's cool as fuck because there's all these cool system names online. Like, people have the coolest names for their system. Ours is Havoc. Heart. Havoc. And Ernie named them, of course. I wouldn't even try to impose a name on them. Although I did say, wait, hold on, because he said it so fast. And because at the time they were like wreaking havoc on his life, so I can understand. But I was like, we shouldn't be so negative. We should come up with a positive name. But I've grown to love it, and the alters like it because, yeah, it was kind of really wild at the beginning. And so, like, even if we settle down and learn how to live all together as one, it still fits us because it's how we began. Yeah. Wild as hell, just wild, wild west, right? But we. Like, some of the cool system, like that one, the 7 C's, they all have C names, but 7 C's is like a pun. Like, I really like that one. Like, people have really cool names for their systems. And I'm always like, oh, I'm a system spells. I don't have a system. All right, so, even though it's not, so I am called a singlet. That is the next definition, a singlet. I don't know why, but that's what people...
You have a singular personality.
I have no alters, but that's what they use for people that have no alters. We are singlets. It's kind of like being cisgendered, gender assigned at birth. We are
y'all
just...
singlet motherfuckers.
Singlet motherfuckers. Also, a singlet is what they wear in wrestling. So, the piece of clothing they wear. So that's kind of weird to me to be called that. Okay, polyfragmented. Polyfragmented. Let's think of poly means what, class? Many. Fragmented means pieces or broken. Fragmented, okay? And so a polyfragmented system, person with DID, has at least 100 alters. Yeah, Joe. Singlet is a boring motherfucker, yeah? So add to my list 100% Caucasian, female, cisgender, singlet. What else could I be? And I say 100% Caucasian because literally my 23andMe will prove that shit. I'm literally Scandinavian fucking Viking from the old country north.
I'm tall as fuck.
Huh?
I'm tall as fuck.
You're tall as fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like the TV.
No, your foot. Get your feet out of the... We're going to have people giving us donations for feet pics. Are you just really tired? Can you sit up and participate?
I'm participating.
It has been a very long day for us. Like, I really can't believe you felt like streaming, so I'm really glad we're here. Alright, so polyfragmented does not apply to Ernie because that's a person with 100 or more alters, but they do exist. They do exist. And it's an actual scientific term. Also, I'm straight. Yeah, so, like, I have to add all these boring things to my name. So, the only thing not boring about me is that, like, I love all those people and they're my people and I feel more at home with different people than I do with basic-ass people. Okay. All right, so fronting. We say a lot about coming to the front and fronting. OnlyFans is the thing, do it up. I know. I literally, like, if my tattoos were not so, identifying. What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing, Ernie?
I was back here. I was like,
Show that little belly off.
Oh, then I was doing this too. I was going.
Stupid, bro. God, I love this man. Oh, I can't stand him though. Okay, so I'm trying to be helpful. Before we talk about fronting, being in the front, we also have learned that a lot of systems have a front room, as they call it. So a front room is literally like the main room, and it's like the last step to coming forward. So when we say fronting or coming forward, that is when the altar comes to the front. And the front room really is like a space in the inner world, which we're going to get to talk to you, where they like congregate. So right now, this standoff that these altars are having with the new altars is in the main space. And I asked Garrett.
What up, Prime?
Prime, what's up, dude? I asked Garrett, could they follow them? Because he said they've been leaving sometimes. And I said, could you follow him? And he's like, I don't think that's a good idea because then we would leave the front room.
They're guarding the fire truck.
They would be leaving the front room, which is the last location before you come forward as an altar. He said that they would be leaving the front room vulnerable.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I wish Casper was a little bit older because maybe he could sneak around and follow him. But
they don't even know where Casper is.
They said he's hiding, but the thing is like, I don't know. But we think this whole team of altars is like based on video games, based on just the fact that their names and stuff. We have a new one, Frank, and we have a fourth African American male that we don't know their name. And
Frank's like a oldish fucking kind of chubby dude. He sounds like fucking Frank from Dead Rising.
That's the name of the game. That's what Garrett said.
Yeah, I know.
So I need to know who the African American male's name is. I really want to know, but they're literally in a standoff where they're not talking. So we can't find out things. I don't know how we've got that much.
But here's the thing: is it's not like they look like they're straight out of a video.
No,
game.
they're not.
They just look like.
He said they have
Hollywood
their hair
recasting. I guess.
Yeah, like if they did a live action. He said they look like real people. So, it's like if they did a live action Zelda, what would that person look like, apparently? So I've been trying to think of all the games that have a lot of African American male characters in it to try to figure out who it could be.
I'm telling you, it's Franklin.
Franklin from what?
GTA.
Franklin from GTA? So there's Frank and there's Franklin?
Yeah.
That's weird to have altars have such similar names.
Is it?
I don't know.
You got a system.
Yeah, they all have A names. Good point. Okay, so we think we have them all identified now. We have Dante from Dante's Inferno, Cloud from what show, what game?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, and we have Frank from Dead Rising.
Yeah.
And we have Franklin from GTA.
Yeah.
GTA what? Which
5.
number? 5? Okay, and then we have Pixie.
Which might be from fucking Legend of Zelda.
She has a pixie haircut, and you said she looks like somebody from Twilight.
I said she reminds me of Alice from Twilight.
Alice from Twilight, but if this is like a video game gang.
I don't think that it's Dante from Devil May Cry because like the way he was just, he has like dark hair. And Dante has gray hair. Silver hair.
That's a really good guess, though. I'm not a video game person, but I'm glad that y'all can.
Like I'm saying, he may not even be from a video game. Like,
no, it's just weird. We're just speculating. Garrett agrees, but like it seems like they all have something in common. They're in a gang of some sort. Which I asked Garrett, are they wearing like matching clothes? Like I started thinking about Squid Game, which I love that show on Netflix. Oh my god! And I was literally like, what is their purpose? And they think the chick is in charge, which honestly, duh. I mean, women rule the world, period. Point blank. Power of the P, as you know. But, it just... Also, we're just boss bitches that run shit. But the point I'm making is, she's hiding, though.
It's not that she's hiding, she's just standing in the shadows.
Standing in the shadows. But if I was her, I'd be running from Jeremy anyways, because he's a fucking nymphomaniac. I would not.
I'm pretty sure she'd kick Jeremy's ass.
You think she'd kick Jeremy's ass?
You don't know what they're capable of.
I asked Garrett point blank. I said, I don't know if this is appropriate or what, but is there a way that she could be, I don't know how else to say it, trigger warning, sexually molested? I think that's what the word I use.
I'm pretty sure she's got fucking 4 dudes working for her. She can beat the fuck out of Jeremy.
I just told him, I said, I don't want that to happen just because she's the only female in the inner world. I don't want that to happen. You know, most altars have opposite gender.
Yeah, but also
I mean, most systems have
the
opposite.
type to fucking molest a woman, considering our background.
I know it doesn't make any sense. I just had to ask Garrett. It scared me for a little bit because they're in a standoff, and I didn't want the girl to get tortured or anything. You know, with all these dudes.
Well, that would be more Xander's department anyway.
Well, maybe Xander can fall in love with somebody else besides me.
Gambit's ever picked on is Casper.
Gambit, I think we told you guys that Gambit's asexual. But Jeremy is just the biggest fucking fuckboy on the planet.
The only reason why you say that is because he's tried to get in your pants twice.
He has touched me twice. Facts.
That's what I said. He tried to get in your pants twice.
It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. And apparently he likes to enjoy watching because they can all watch us and we never have alone time.
He likes anal.
He does, but trigger warning. Some people may have issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, apparently Jeremy enjoys Ernie and I's private time a little too much. So, yeah, Jeremy doesn't need to. Yo, so do I, right, Prom? I'm not gonna. Y'all are gonna take me down a bad path. You know I overshare. I overshare quite a much.
I put a hurting on it.
Okay, alright, okay. No, you're not anything like Gambit. But I just find it interesting that he has so much rage. Gambit does. But
it's not. I don't think it's necessarily that Gambit's not interested in sex. He's just not really interested in intimacy.
Well, he told me, male or female, he doesn't care anything about sex. He told me that with his own mouth.
Well, I'm just saying, but I think he means more. He's just not. He doesn't want to get involved with anybody.
Yeah, that's fine. But Jordan is saying as an asexual male himself, he wants to say that he's nothing like Gambit. He's not hot, mean.
No, well, hell crazy. No. Just because you're asexual doesn't make you a fucking lunatic.
Right. Just because you have DID does not mean that you're going to go murder people.
Nothing wrong at all.
Or split into asexual. The beast, like in the Split movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for saying that, Jordan. So fronting, that's coming to the front, and there's also a front room that a lot of systems describe. We have a front room for sure. It's like the center of the firehouse or whatever. So co-consciousness. Again, this is not something that Ernie. What you doing?
What you doing?
It better be you.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be sneaking. I told Garrett he switched in the car on the way home from my sister's, and I said, "Bro, okay, you just got to give girl a heads up. Don't just start talking this shit, dude." Like, I was like, God damn. He was like, yeah, and so, da-da-da. And I was like,
stop doing the accent.
I know, I suck at it. I can't do Irish. I can't do it. Okay. Anyways. Co-consciousness. We do not have so far experienced this, but it's when two alters front at the same time. It is a scientific definition. It is something that's real. The way things are going, fuck, that might happen next. We don't know. But co-consciousness can exist. It's when two alters present at the same time. I don't know how the fuck that would happen. Oh, shit. Something was triggered. Who am I? Who am I speaking with?
I really don't give a damn if you think we're anything alike or not.
Gambit. He didn't mean anything by it. He was trying to speak for asexuality. Like, proud. Gambit. Come on, man. Don't pick on my friend Jordan. That's like Ernie and I's really, really close friend. Like, that dude's ride or die for us. Like, he would do anything, and he does not judge you. He was just saying asexual, as an asexual person, he didn't want to think that asexual people are violent. Surely you appreciate that.
I'm just saying, man, I've been itching all day, so don't give me a reason.
You have. You have tried to come out twice. But he didn't mean that. He did not mean to trigger you.
Alright.
Hey, aren't you needed in there? How's it going? What's going on with the war? Or whatever the fuck's going on. Fucking stare off.
I don't know. Well, honestly, I'm just waiting for one of these motherfuckers just to get into a pillow fight. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just...
Did you say pillow fight? It's like, is it lame? What's going on?
It is
like,
fucking lame. It's like Xander's just standing there in their fucking face staring at him, and they're just smiling at him, and he's smiling at them, and
well,
it's
what
like,
about the girl?
she's still hanging back. I don't know.
How can she be telling him what to do if she's hanging back?
She ain't, that's the thing. Ain't nobody giving no orders to do nothing. They've just been standing there like some goddamn
Hey, look.
freaky-ass gargoyles.
He said, my bad, man.
Nah, you good.
It's just today he was triggered twice by some rude-ass people, and he probably just needed to get it out.
I take shit the wrong way sometimes. I'll admit that.
It's all good. You haven't been out in the world that much. But that's going to change, because we're going to get our shit together. You like it?
Kind of gay.
Don't say that, Gambit. It's bad to say that.
Why the fuck you let this man put a heart and a flower on his arm?
Because he's a sensitive person. And we love our system. And we're proud of it.
You know eventually one of us is going to get pissed off and cross that, right?
With what?
A fucking knife.
Why?
Who the fuck puts a goddamn flower and a heart on their arm?
Dude, it's because we accept our system the way we are, and it's matching. It's because I'm part of the system too.
You could have done anything else than a flower and a heart.
Man, he did. He tried to come up with other stuff, and it wasn't good. This was the best thing, I promise. And that's the color of DID awareness.
I know.
Come on, it is a cool tattoo, bro.
I'm going home. Y'all are weird.
No, but wait. What's so cool about it is, look.
Oh, isn't that precious?
I love you, Gambit.
Yeah.
You going back?
Yeah.
Hold the line. Don't let these motherfuckers act stupid. So just for entertainment purposes, I'll go ahead and tell you why Gambit wanted to come out so bad. So you know how, Jordan, when it's a flash sale, you have to wait in line, and sometimes there's a lot of it. Hey, Gambit came out. He finally had enough. He got actually mad at Jordan for a second because he thought Jordan was being like disrespectful, but I tried to explain it to him. See, Jordan, you can see that Gambit, all of them have like a heart. Like, I think that they are so used to being defensive and being kept in the background that they don't know how to act out here. And I really believe that after spending time with Xander specifically. But let me tell you what happened that made him first want to come out. So we got there early before they opened, so we would not have to wait for a long time for the flash sale, because you know the $20 tattoos are, you have to wait in line, first come first serve. So we got there really early, and there was only one other car there, and so we got out and we went ahead and talked to them. We were like, y'all are first, right, and we're second, so we're going to stick together, because it was about to, it just literally piles up, like people just come out of nowhere to get these $20 flash sale tattoos. So we had already worked it out with the other car. Well, this girl tries to be-boppity-bop on up there 5 minutes before the bell rings, right? And pulls her car up and tries to go stand by the door. Bitch, no. We've been sitting here for an hour. We waited an hour to be first, right? So I jump out the car because Easy shows up dressed like Prince, by the way. Jordan, full on Prince. I thought it was like Auntie and got a new wig. I did not even recognize him.
Bro, he kept walking up, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Whose grandma is this?
But he had the purple outfit on. You gotta go to his Facebook and look. Easy was dressed straight up, and I went, purple rain, purple rain. I mean, I went into it. But anyways, so me being the person that I am, and me and Artie, we'd already talked to the other car that we were going to stand our ground in case anybody tried to bebop it up in the front. And so Easy comes out with the clipboard that you sign your name on, and I was like, and he goes, I don't know who was, and I said, they were first and we were second. And I just, you know me, I wasn't trying to be mean about it or nothing. I was just like letting everybody know, like, bitch, we know when you just pulled up. We've been in this parking lot for an hour, like, staking this shit out, you know? And she starts going off, like, I guess it came across real rude, but I just wanted to, like, establish that there's a line, you know? And I was just trying to, like, take over before somebody tried to jump on that clipboard because I didn't want there to be an argument. So I just went ahead and stated they were first, we're second, and then they pulled up. You know, I was just trying to say. So anyways, this bitch is literally like, I don't feel like dealing with bitches today. And I was like, what the fuck? And, you know, I literally stayed calm because I was like, you know what? I'm here to get my fucking tattoo with my boyfriend. I don't give a fuck. Like, nobody's going to ruin my day. But apparently, Gambit got real mad. Like, tried to come out.
Yeah.
And then the second time was, I can't really say on the stream, but it happened at my sister's with another family member, not my sister. But she was just being really, like, bossy. And Gambit, I mean, I could see almost Gambit's eyes. Like, it was crazy. Like, Ernie locked eyes with me, and I could tell it was, like, about to be Gambit in, like, 3, 2, 1. So I had to, I, kind of sort of interrupted the situation. So there were those are the two times that Ernie could literally feel Gambit, and I saw him that second time. I didn't know about at the tattoo shop till later, and we were discussing it at lunch. So I think Gambit just, like, got tired of not being an alcoholic because he's been triggered all day, right?
Yeah.
So
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. All right. So inner outer world. We keep talking about that. This is the outer world. This is real. This is Ernie's bedroom.
This is the Matrix.
Not well. It might be the Matrix. Goodness, I am a firm believer. I'm literally wearing a shirt that says "I wrestle like a girl. Please try to keep up." Do try to keep up. Excuse me. I've had this shirt for long. We are in the outer world right now. And when an altar comes forward, like Gambit a while ago, he's in the outer world. The inner world is, I love food. I gotta know, where did you go for lunch? Big Orange. When you lived in Arkansas, I don't think we had Big Orange, but it's this really badass restaurant that sells, like, weird sandwiches and weird burgers. Like, I had, like,
delicious burgers.
Delicious. I had, like, a spicy pimento cheese burger with, like...
Do not get the McRib. They've changed it and it's horrible.
Okay, that's a side note. We were on a snack need tonight on the way back from the party, and we grabbed a McRib, and apparently they've changed the recipe and do not eat it. But we were talking about Big Orange. He had a basic ass burger because that's Ernie. He's not very adventurous. Ernie's like, nope, I don't need anything weird on my burgers. And I had a spicy pimento cheese with, like candy pickled onions, and it was fucking good. And then truffle garlic fries with this aioli sauce. And he had regular fries with the Bob sauce. Why is it called Bob sauce?
I don't know, but that's all I really gave a fuck about was getting them fries and that Bob sauce.
And somebody had made the wrong shake, and the waiter was like, do y'all want a chocolate shake? And Ernie was like, yes, I want a chocolate shake. So we got a free chocolate shake.
For like legit, I was looking at the menu and I was like, bruh, I'm gonna have to get me a chocolate shake. And then the dude literally 2 minutes later walked up and said, would you like a free chocolate shake? And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Jordan, is that the one that has, like, the egg and shit on it? Because I love a burger with an egg on it. I love burgers with avocado. I love burgers with everything. I pretty much love any burger that's weird. My favorite burger to eat, yes, the egg one. So I love egg burgers, but my favorite burger to eat is called a black and blue, and it's got blue cheese crumbles and bacon and, like, pepper jack usually, or some type of cheese like that. It's called black and blue, and they put some sort of, like, garlic white mayo aioli sauce on it or something. A lot of places have a black and blue. If Ernie can start to will shit to happen, I got a list. Yes, give us shit to do. What's up? No, he Xander. Why?
When you started about that burger, I was better going.
Anyways,
that's why
Xander would try things. Xander's adventurous, and since Xander and all the other altars are a piece of Ernie, maybe Ernie can be adventurous at some point, but I haven't gotten him to do it yet. He wouldn't even eat seafood with us at the beach. Not even a scrimp. That's that look I like. I love you. But seriously, I don't know why Ernie won't try things. I don't know. Try. I'm like, please, just one bite. Just one bite. Anyways, but Xander, I'm hoping the more that you guys start to fuse, the more you know, not just Xander, but any of the personalities, they have good aspects. I hope that you will try foods that are different. So, not only did he just get the basic cheeseburger, he took everything off of it and just put like 2 things on it. Like, what the fuck, bro? It was good as fuck though, apparently.
You don't tell me how to eat my burger.
I'll tell you how to eat this pussy though.
You ain't ever had to.
That's true. I do not have to give you any directions whatsoever. X marks the spot. Treasure map unlocked. Achievement 1,000. I was trying to be gamery because we're on Twitch. Okay. All right. Inner outer world. Inner world.
Yes, there is. That is what you hear.
Oh, you hear the kids? That's Ernie's nieces. Ernie has 2 sisters. They're older than him, and one of his oldest sister has 2 daughters, and she works at forgot what restaurant. Copper Grill. And she works Friday and Saturday night shifts. You know, it's the best time to make the money. And they are always here. So, yes, and they are beautiful. And if it wasn't wrong to put children on the internet, we would definitely show you them because they're so cute and so beautiful. But they're having a blast in there right now. You know, they love staying at Grandma's, so they get to stay up late and eat candy and everything else.
Well, I'm pretty sure Mama's here.
Oh, is Mom home?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, Mom might be here to pick them up now because it is 11:17. Anyways, that might be why they're all excited. Good question, though. You thought the music was pumping out some weird ambient noises. No, but there will be some weird ambient noises going on after this stream.
So, check this out. Note, though, if you ever decide to buy a microphone for streaming, make sure you pay attention to the fine details of what you're buying, because the microphone we bought is actually specifically meant for fucking making videos on YouTube.
I don't know how it makes a difference, but apparently it does.
So we had to go through and look, because we got the K082, while the microphone we need specifically for streaming to Twitch is the K08U.
So, it'll be in tomorrow, though, thanks to Amazon overnight. Prime.
Hopefully it won't be another...
When I said there was going to be some ambient noises going on after the stream, Joey said, "Ayo!" Alright, so, inner outer world. The inner world that Ernie's altars live in is a...
Inner world.
No, what is it?
Firehouse.
It's a firehouse, but it's...
It is a very large firehouse.
It's an abstract firehouse.
There is a... Hold on. Hang on. Because I've never...
We've only been told.
Continue talking for a moment while I converse.
Okay.
And
so
get details.
One of the things that we talked about today was triggers. Ernie's starting to see that there are really some straight up triggers that are triggering either him to want to dissociate and go away, or triggering alters to come out. So literally we were driving along and I said, "Look at that janky old little bitty tiny," because we were out in the country near my sister's house, firehouse. Next thing I know, I'm talking to Garrett. And Garrett, I said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I said, "Something wrong?" And he said, "No." I said, "Did Ernie dissociate?" And he said, "Yeah." He said he got triggered by the firehouse. And I was like, "Oh." I didn't know, because he drives by a fire station by my house like every day. So I didn't really like, I didn't really know that was a trigger, but it must have been at that moment. I don't know. And then what's crazy is all day we had been talking about this feeling that he knew Gambit wanted to come out, and there was a trigger there. There's a trigger. I told the tattoo shop story. I don't want to deal with bitches. I don't want to deal with bitches today. And apparently Gambit wanted to protect me, but like I explained, I can handle my own. And if bitch would have stepped, I would have stepped back. And y'all already know that.
It's a lot more complex than I thought.
It is. Okay.
So
we're back to what the inner world is like.
It is a large 4-bay firehouse.
It has 4 bays. God
right.
dang.
So it's very large. Like the main area. I guess you would call like the common area.
Well, no, there's like the place where the garage where the trucks are.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like the common area where they mostly hang out at, because there's only one fire truck. But there's like, it's 4 bays. It has 2 of those poles, but...
Well, they said they had stripper poles, yeah.
Right, but the thing is, normally the poles, you know, a typical firehouse is meant to go from the upper floor to the bottom floor.
Right.
These don't. These actually are, they start, you know, bottom floor, and then there's holes, and that's basically where they put people that they don't want to fucking deal with.
So, like Little Nas X going down to hell on the stripper pole to give the devil a lap dance?
Basically, it goes down to the underground area where it's like basically a fucking basement with cells. Upstairs.
Call me when you need. Call me when you want. Do you love me?
I do love you, but I guess the point, that's why I lean back and I don't really say anything.
No. I'll shut up now.
So
that's really sad.
And
that
then
they put him in
there's
the hole, right? I fucked up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm really bad about interrupting. I try really hard. I actually review these streams and go, you fucked up there, and I try to do better, and then I just get too excited. I just get excited, babe.
So anyway, and then there's an upstairs area where basically all the mains, you know, my main man, all have their own rooms, and then there's a corridor that is basically like an infinite corridor of fucking doors.
And we don't know what's in them?
I have no idea.
When Xander was here, I was told that you were being looked for in those doors.
Right, and my theory is each one of those doors has a memory behind it.
Makes sense, because that's how they portrayed it in Doom Patrol, which is very, very, very deeply scientifically researched. Was this the first time Pumper
I've
Tanker
never been
rescued...
able to hold an altar back.
Hold on.
Pumper Tanker
hold
rescue.
on. We've missed a lot. I saw Mike the other day and thought of y'all. Almost picked. Aw, thanks. We're working on it. We're gonna be getting a new one in tomorrow. We'll see if it works. Pumper Tanker Rescue and Command. Joe, did you do firefighting? Like, what is he talking about?
Those are 2 different. They're different. The rescue is kind of like their own little like ambulance thing.
Oh.
Command is kind of like a SUV truck that the fire chief drives, and then there's the tanker.
So what kind of truck do they have?
Tank.
You don't know, do you? The typical.
It's a pumper.
A pumper. So that's like the typical one we know.
It's the large one.
The long one. Is there a Dalmatian? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no animals. Okay. All right. Was this the first time, Day, you had to hold back one of the altars? He didn't hold them back. He can't.
I've never been able to hold one back.
He could feel him, though. That was the first day he could feel and knew exactly which altar it was, which is...
Basically, it was Gambit's own decision not to come out.
4 bays. My dad was fire chief for 18 years. My brother is currently fire chief. Joe, I totally didn't know that shit. That's fucking awesome. Well, Ernie was a volunteer firefighter for many years and went through some shit.
For 3 years, I was a volunteer firefighter.
I actually went through 2 traumatic experiences during that time, and with 5 alarms, as they call them, right? 5 alarm fires. That
Fully
means
involved.
Fully involved, yeah. Anyways, that's part of his trauma, so I don't want to necessarily like go into details on that. But that will be
partner
interesting.
Get shot and killed. Seen a woman begging for us to resuscitate her husband who'd had a heart attack in the garage, and by the point we got there, like, the blood had already pooled into his back and rigor mortis had set in, and like her screams for us to help him are just
You've never told me those.
not something you forget. I saw a woman who had rescued her baby from a burning car. She handed the baby to us, and the burns on her arm were so severe that the skin from her forearms had rolled all the way down to her knuckles. And it's basically just like powder white skin on her forearms.
Man, I'd rescue my baby too. I wouldn't care nothing about my fucking skin. Take it.
I just lit the wrong end of that cigarette. We got a call for a woman who's on pills that had wrecked her car. We asked her if she was alone in the vehicle. She kept claiming that she was, and that her pills were a prescription. We saw a car seat in the back, and a broken window in the back, and a shoe by the car. So after about 3 hours of searching the fields around the car, we found the child dead, who'd been thrown about 40 to 50 feet from the car. And the thing is, if she had told us that he was in the car, you know, we probably could have found him faster and saved him.
Joey said volunteer department here too, mostly medical calls.
Yep.
My dad and brother seen some shit though. Never heard about really bad ones from my dad. He took those to his grave. That's deep because like Ernie
That's the way
has
it was
gone
for
through.
us. Yeah, I was a trained first responder because of the fact that we lived down on Wheeler Mountain. And,
country, yeah.
And we literally lived on a mountain, and it was like 40 minutes to town, like even 40 minutes to the closest fucking hospital. So we all had to be trained to be first responders because we were the, you know, fire and EMT for the mountain.
And let me just say that when we found out that the inner world was, because we didn't even know that fucking term. I'm meeting alters and I don't even know that it's fucking called the inner world. So the first time I learned about inner world, I was like, let me get the alter to tell me what it is. When they said it was a firehouse, I like sank, like my heart was just like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. You know, because Ernie had already shared a lot of his fire stories with me. So yeah, firehouse totally fucking makes sense. Like, a lot of stuff about his alters and DID, his particular system, makes a lot of fucking sense. Like the fact that Xander is his fucking gaming name since he was like forever years old, and now Xander is the fucking alter's name. So freaky shit, y'all. Freaky shit. So triggers, that's a great example. It's what we were talking about, were triggers. So we actually are going about on a quest now to recognize triggers. We really thought they were mostly emotional, right?
Right.
We really thought they were.
They could really be anything.
We're seeing that now. We thought that they were emotional, like if, like, say, a raised voice or an argument would trigger emotional dissociation. But now we're learning there might be literal triggers out in the world. And the thing is, he has to live his life. So we can't just, like, avoid firehouses, for example, right? So we have to figure out how to navigate the triggers. Is that a good way of saying it, or?
Sorry, I'm talking to...
Okay, please, you're freaking me out a little bit.
Well, because he's asking a question.
Oh, so in the firehouse, the mains have bedrooms. Is there a kitchen and like a rec room? Apparently there's a big screen TV in which they watch us on. I've been told that.
Right, yeah, there is a rec room that has like recliners and such. They have a weight room where they can exercise.
Is that why Jeremy's got all those abs in the picture?
They do have a kitchen, but apparently they don't use it very much.
They told me they don't eat. That's why they like...
Garrett says that's a lie. Garrett said that they do sleep and they do eat.
I don't get it. Because that's not what Xander said.
Because Xander's full of shit. He tells you what you want to hear.
He probably wanted me to be like, oh, y'all don't? That's so sad. I can just see Xander doing that to me. So I'd be like, oh. Xander likes to play upon my little heart. Ultimate reality TV, yeah. Just think if you're me and you got 5 dudes watching you.
Well, see, according to Gary, that's just like when they would just want to relax and just escape whatever they're dealing with. Is they'll sit and they'll watch stuff on TV, but they don't need that TV to know what's going on.
They literally can observe.
Yes.
At all times.
It basically brings a sense of normalcy to their life.
Also,
just like any movie that I've ever seen, TV show I've ever watched, they can rewatch on that.
Anything you've ever watched?
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's so cool. So, Xander told me that surfaces do not feel like surfaces in the outer world. Can you ask Garrett if you don't know what I'm talking about? Basically, he said, like
they could feel things and stuff like that, but like they could eat food and stuff like that, but it doesn't taste. It's not the taste. They're tasting the memory of the food than what it would actually taste like in their mouth.
That's so crazy. And so, like, the memory of a bed is what the bed feels like. They're probably watching a lot of anime.
Apparently, Casper is obsessed with Power Rangers, so...
That makes sense, because you are, and so is Jordan. Xander
but he doesn't get to watch it very much, because then Garrett comes and, like, smacks him upside the head.
Aw, don't talk about my Casper like that.
Changes it to Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. I cannot see. Xander said Xander's has a he likes
basically
Asian
yeah.
Girls. Hook. I was thinking more of the train movie Snowpiercer, where they were eating like those blocks of protein or whatever. Ugh. So you're eating a burger, but it tastes like nothing. That's basically the way they've described it. That's why, of course, they want to come out, but before they come out, we gotta have some rules. We can't just have battery's gonna run out. Okay, 15%.
Yeah, that's fine.
You gotta wait to plug it in?
Yeah.
Alright, so triggers. We're working on that. We're gonna learn to navigate them. And we want to be able to let the alters out, but like some of them just can't be trusted. Like Gambit tried to fight Jordan over a comment, right? And Jeremy has tried to touch me, like, without my consent when I didn't know it was him. Like, we've got to set some rules before we just start letting everybody come out. But that would be our ultimate goal. So, okay, roles. So there are names for different, and what's so crazy is all systems are different. Even some systems have animal alters and fantasy alters and like non-living things as alters, like a chair. That's what interesting. But what all systems...
Power Pack to the rescue.
Power Pack, very good. So, what all systems do have are roles of different people. So we've mentioned the host. The host body is Ernie, the person who suffers from DID. Then we have the dominant alter.
Did it again.
What?
Deleted the chat.
I was reading that. It'll come back. Is there anything new?
No.
Okay. All right. So the dominant alter is just the one that comes out the most. It doesn't mean they're in charge or rule. It's just like they come out more often. So with Ernie, it was Xander for a while. But it's not Xander right now. We don't really... I would say Garrett's probably the dominant right now. He's the most I've seen. Gambit's coming out a lot more than usual, and so is Casper. Jeremy has not come out yet, and I'm so thankful because I don't know how I'm going to handle that one. I really don't. I don't know how I'm going to handle that one. But it's okay. I will if I have to.
No.
Did he say when we come out?
Yeah, sorry.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, come on, let me come out. I'm going to come out.
Let me out. Well, the first time I met Jeremy, I literally, asked him to tell me Xander's name, because I think I told y'all that Xander didn't tell us his name for like 2 weeks and wanted us to call him the boss. I just eye roll because Xander thinks he's so fucking everything.
Leon Jones.
But I asked Jeremy to tell me his name, and he goes, "I can't. He will get mad at me." Like they were all scared of Xander back then. But anyways, so the dominant is the one that comes out the most. The gatekeeper is the one that literally controls who comes out and who can go back in. They don't explain gatekeeper because they can't 1,000%. No, we're not playing this game tonight. Go back. Garrett, if you don't yank this motherfucker back, not tonight.
I'm not doing anything.
See, I can't even say nothing because they're always listening. I can't say nothing, I just jinxed it.
So what are y'all doing tonight?
We're streaming. Everyone, this is Jeremy.
Hi.
What's up, dirty-minded self? What you gonna do?
So what you think about me is that I'm a pervert.
Because you touched me twice. You know you did.
Well, you know.
Okay,
you
but
gotta
listen.
shoot your shot.
You do have to shoot your shot, Jeremy. I'll give you that.
And I already told you. I already promised you I wouldn't touch you unless you asked me to.
Dirty thing. Well, how did that go with Xander? Y'all almost lost me. All of y'all.
I had nothing to do with Xander.
What I'm saying is, it didn't work out well with Xander, who shot his shot too. So.
I mean, it was working till Homeboy rolled back.
Well, it was not. It was bad. But listen.
You say that.
Hey, while you're here, I really, really need to talk to you about what's going on with these fucking people.
What, the freak show?
Whatever you're calling it, the invaders, whatever, man. What's going on?
They creepy as fuck.
What are you doing to help?
Nothing.
Well, you should use them abs and them muscles to do something.
What? They ain't been hostile towards us. Well, we were.
Well, what?
They just sitting there grinning like some shit-eating apes.
Some what?
Shit-eating apes.
Shit-eating apes?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Well, that's what they do. They just smiling at each other like, I don't know. I'm waiting for them to
Why don't
fuck
you give
or
them some
something.
of that nasty food y'all got in that kitchen?
I don't know, but I want to meet Pixie.
Jeremy, that's not funny.
What?
I mean, you can meet her, but you better not fucking do nothing to her, I swear to God.
I swear to God, girl, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you if you don't stop acting like I'm some kind of fucking deviant.
You are.
You're the one that's always making the comment, it's Ernie's body, so...
It is Ernie's body.
Alright now, don't be having double standards just because I touch you.
I didn't know it was you, that was my point.
Alright, well... I ain't touching you now.
Thank you.
So calm your shit.
We're supposed to all be getting along now. Do you see the tattoo? Do you see the tattoos?
Yeah, I seen the tattoos. That's the thing, man. You keep talking about how, like, we supposed to be getting along, but you don't ever do nothing but talk shit about me.
Because you touched me without me knowing it was you.
Alright, but you can't act and sit there and be like, let's get along, and then talk shit.
I just don't want you to wreck the car or do nothing to his mama again.
I'm just saying.
Me and you can kick it.
Man.
I mean,
You
like,
wanna
if
get
you want to
along.
get drunk, you want to go do that, we'll do that at my house and get where it's safe.
Just say, you want to get along. Quit running your goddamn mouth about me.
I don't run my mouth about you.
You ain't never had a nice fucking thing to say about me.
I said you have a hot body.
No, you said, that's some fuckboy right there.
Yeah, you are a fuckboy.
Aye.
That's
See,
something to be
rude.
proud of out in here, out in the outer world.
That's
Guys are
rude.
proud of that.
You rude.
No, out here, guys are really proud to be fuckboys. That doesn't mean I have to date them, but out here, they're like, yeah, I'm a fuckboy.
Said, yeah, that look just like Jeremy, that fuckboy.
Why don't you smoke a cigarette or something while you're out here? Do something fun. You never get to come out.
Good, I don't like being around you.
Well, okay. I thought we were getting along just then, but...
Well, I'm saying, man, that's what you said. I don't ever come out. I'm saying I don't ever come out because I don't like being around you.
Why? Because I said I was uncomfortable with you not announcing your presence and touching my vagina?
That and you just ain't never got nothing nice to say about me.
Man, no. Okay, you're right. You know what? I'm gonna prove you wrong.
I'm just saying, we can kick it when you start, be more chill about me. Like, I ain't trying to fuck with you.
Okay.
That's why I started fucking with other bitches.
But you can't do that either, and you know that. You know that's not gonna work. Hey, Garrett, somebody come get this young man whose Abdullah Abangada is messed up. Who's this?
Me?
Fucking Jeremy came out, bro.
I know. I'm aware when they switch.
The fuck? I haven't seen him in like 2-3 months.
Say it, blame him. You mean?
I'm not mean. Okay, now that he points it out, I do not have anything nice to say about him.
No, you don't.
But you're the one that told Xander you didn't want to hear a fucking thing from him today. Okay, we all met Jeremy. I'm gonna have to find something nice to say about him. Alright, so gatekeepers control. Thanks, Garrett, for not gatekeeping. Appreciate you. Gatekeepers control who enters and exits, supposedly. It's not foolproof.
They control who's allowed to.
Who's allowed to. But
not whether or not they come out.
Right, so if he said, okay, y'all are allowed to as long as you behave, then it's a free-for-all.
Whenever they want.
Yeah, it's a free-for-all. But this is something. Now these terms are stuff that all the systems, even though all systems are different, these are terms that exist in all systems. It's really interesting how it works. Okay, then we've got protectors. So, for example, in a system, they have a protector alter named April, who literally comes out to protect the body from physical pain. Really interesting. So, she's triggered
At least
for...
I got fried chicken.
What?
Just find it, Joey.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins. And then there's littles, and y'all have met Casper before. Littles, A system has 3 littles, just for reference. We just have the one that we're aware of. A system doesn't have names for their littles. It's interesting. They call them Little 1, Little 2, and Little 3. So like I said, all systems are different, but all systems have at least one little. So that's something they have in common. Then you've got persecutors. Xander is a persecutor. So what a persecutor is actually a protector who has lost their way or has become confused or has taken on the role of the abuse that they suffered when they were experiencing the trauma that Ernie dissociated from. I know that was a lot. So Xander is actually misguided. So he was a protector at one time, but he became a persecutor. And what that means is they try to fucking just ruin Ernie. They just persecute Ernie. So there's a funny A system TikTok where they're on vacation, and it's like the system trying to enjoy vacation, and it's like you can see their beach house and their beach and where they're at, and then it goes persecutors, and it's like the persecutor alter comes out and tries to ruin the vacation. That's basically what a persecutor is. But what's so interesting about persecutor alters is that they are actually misguided protectors. They used to be protectors of some sort. All alters come out as protectors. Hey, are you falling asleep?
What?
Ernie.
I'm awake. Why are you saying my name? My eyes are open.
Okay, but you were literally asleep. Do we need to end the stream?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, this is not my stream. I was literally talking about persecutors. You should have chimed in on that.
Wait, I don't...
Okay, we're almost done. Then there's the spouse, and then there's the unknowns. I'm the spouse. Then there's the unknowns, which apparently he has 5 of them in a staring contest with Xander right now.
Yeah.
Okay, These are either altars that, okay, so the way I read about it when I was doing research for tonight's stream, these are either altars that have always existed but we've never met, or they are fragmented, meaning not fully whole. Like they're part of an altar. Very interesting. I wanted to go into therapies, but actually I think that would be a good topic for its own stream.
Therapies?
The different types of therapies that you can use to get help for this, because there's no cure, but there is help.
Oh, what time is it?
It's 11:45.
Oh. Yeah.
And you're falling asleep, so.
Yeah.
And you really seem very nonchalant this evening.
I'm sorry that I have a lot going on in my
No, I did. There's nothing to apologize about. I'm just saying, if you're nonchalant and you're not feeling it, then we can end the stream.
I'm just pissed about the microphone.
You're okay. We've been on here for 2 hours, and that's why he's been acting like this.
Yeah, I'm pissed about the microphone.
We're getting a new one tomorrow. It's literally being overnighted. It's
What's
literally
up, Joey?
one question, not DID. Oh, bring it on. Let's not talk about DID.
That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all want to talk about shit that's not DID related? I'm cool with that too.
Please. Because, I mean, we plan these out so that they're not a bunch of rambling. And fuck it. Is D.O. behind you plush or plastic?
Oh, he's plush.
He's plush.
Yeah, he's... Yes, he's a plushy little guy.
What is that?
He's from the third part of the Star Wars movies and the
Oh, the new R-C-B-O.
Yeah.
R2-D2.
I got him. I got a little plush Captain America. I got this fucking guy from Eternals that
Came in a Happy Meal.
Came in a Happy Meal, and he just goes. That's what he does.
He's like, God damn it, motherfucker, I don't understand.
I got a Pikachu card that's in some cardboard thing. I've got a Darth Vader themed Christmas tree that my sister made out of rubber bands.
Alright, his sister does rubber banding. I don't know if that's what it's called, but...
I have Salazar Slytherin because I'm motherfucking Slytherin.
He wishes he was Slytherin. I run Slytherin.
Whatever. I've taken every quiz, everybody.
I don't need a quiz. If you're a Slytherin, you just know.
I've got...
Why does the dove keep getting turned around? Somebody's fucking with it.
I think it just likes to wiggle.
No, it does not wiggle itself all the way around with its back to us.
I've got this Sylveon that I give 0 fucks about Pokemon, so I don't know if that's cool or not.
And then there's the little dove. That's me.
I've got a...
Oh, we just gonna skip over the dove.
A fat little Tigger
that his...
made out of rubber bands.
That his sister made.
Okay, should get that closer so you can see. See how it's like made out of complete rubber bands. I got a little wolf done the same
rubber
way.
bands.
Some McDonald's fucking
Pokemon shit.
Pokemon cards, Michelangelo. I've got this old ass fucking perfume from I don't even know what year.
I love it. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
It's from 1975. No, wait, is that 5 or is that 6?
Mm-hmm.
It's either 1975 or 1976, and it still smells delicious. Iron Man, Captain America Pez, some Halloween Pez. I got this fucking monkey that... It's a sock monkey, I don't know if it... Doesn't do anything, doesn't work. Usually, I think it's supposed to scream or something.
And then, what's that? What's that blue thing?
That's from the
beach trip.
The beach trip.
We all 4 got one. Me, my sister,
Check
Jordan.
this shit out, though. This is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. This, it's very super old. It's a chair that a guy made out of one single beer can.
It's fucking badass.
Yeah.
You've never even showed me that.
It's an old
Oh, thanks,
ass
Joe.
Budweiser.
You trying to steal my man? I see how it is, Joe.
So,
I am not no fucking Hufflepuff. I'm Slytherin as fuck.
so yeah, he made
Slytherin, the smart ones, the slick evil ones. That's me. I don't know what Hufflepuff. Really don't know what the fuck. I just know everyone says you're Slytherin, like without even like fucking asking me shit. They just say I'm Slytherin. So.
Well, yeah, it's from. That was made sometime in the 70s.
That is fucking badass. You've never showed me that.
Yeah, I keep it hidden.
I don't know why. It's cool. Well, it could get broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably pretty fragile. I'll try not to knock it off tonight.
And then I got this little fucking thing.
Aww. They've seen Casper's played with it before.
It's kind of Riri because it doesn't know how to walk.
It's a bed. It can't. It needs a flat surface.
So.
I got that for him because he loves cats, and that was. I tried to find a plush, like comfortable cat. And I couldn't find that, so I liked the little noise it made, so that's the cat I got him. I like little gifts.
Yeah, all the
acts of service.
The flower things on the walls are actually handcrafted using toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, they've already put the Eternal toys in the Happy Meals. Yeah. Hufflepuff, I guess I'll have to check it out since some really cool people that I love are Hufflepuff. I don't know, Joe, because, like, you're so, like, nice and you, like, care for people so deeply. I feel like I'm a little selfish to be whatever you are. I mean that with love. I feel like you're nicer than me, so you whatever your house is, I'm probably not in that one. Man.
I'm gonna see if I can freak out your cat some more.
I'm surprised Canada allows you to have McDonald's. Isn't that, like, unhealthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the Happy Meals. Like, I'm surprised they allow y'all to have that shit. Y'all don't have, like, vegan stores everywhere and Whole Foods. I know, I'm always ripping on Canada, but I'm actually jealous because you have universal health care and a really fine-ass president that I would definitely put on my pass list. No, he did not. Joey, what's your cat's name? Ernie wants a cat so bad. That's my makeup. I told you it's going to be there forever. I'm sorry. I tried. I shouldn't have been putting on makeup where the white part is. Look, it's just... But I looked so fine. His mom, today, you know, I told you I put that setting spray on last night, so I slept late and I woke up like that. She goes, your eye makeup looks gorgeous. I said, girl, I put this on last night. She said, how? I said, it's called setting spray. Anyways. Charlie. That's a cute name for a cat. Or Charles. Cats have to get a certain respect. Well, someday when Ernie and I get to a better place and we move in together, he can have a cat. Even though I don't like cats and I'm allergic to them, I don't hate cats though. Like, I love them. I'm literally allergic, so it's like, I'll like my eyes, like literally, like I want to scratch them out of my head when I get cat dander on me. So we'll work it out though. We'll figure it out. If I have to be on pills or whatever, he can have a cat. I mean, everybody should have a pet. Honestly, emotionals are poor animals. Period. Point blank. Period. We good? talking about when you're gonna get a cat whenever we get our life together and we get to move in together. Why? What were you doing? Yeah, so is it like prescription or do you just take Benadryl? I know Benadryl would make me too sleepy. I can't take Benadryl every day. It'd have to be something else. I heard they have pills for cat allergy. And I've also heard you can get used to cat allergy after about 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, I don't have 3 years. I can't scratch my eyes out for days.
There's actually a therapy that you get a shot every 2 weeks, and over the course of 2 years, it'll get rid of any allergy you have.
Really?
Yeah, it's called exposure therapy.
Exposure. Oh, you're exposing yourself to the... It makes sense. It's like building tolerance.
Yeah.
Well, baby, I would do exposure therapy so you could have a cat. Because I love you. It has been a long and adventurous day. Not only... It was mostly great and good. But it had some really, really crazy awakenings. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. But
hopefully a better microphone.
We are getting a new microphone. So we will go live tomorrow night. I don't know the topic. But we try to be entertaining. Sorry.
You'll probably see me come live on stream a couple times during the
work
day,
with the
trying to
microphone.
figure out the fucking microphone.
If y'all want to, we can stream an hour early since it's like, I don't know. The problem is we don't get as many views when we start earlier. I don't know why. I guess it's just West
because
Coast.
we
maybe.
suck.
We don't suck. It's just like we have to find a way to get noticed.
Bro, I'm telling you, people will start watching streams at 5 p.m.
No, I think it's West Coast time. Like the West Coast people, they're 2 hours behind us.
5 p.m. our time, I see people that have followers. They're watching.
No, Costco brand non-drowsy like Benadryl. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I normally try to put a title in there like testing or audio or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's normally like the ceiling or my face up close, like.
So we were streaming at 9, and we just didn't get as many newcomers. And so we moved it back to 10. We started getting more people. So I don't know. We can try different times.
Honestly, it's just because of the fact that we were just starting out, which is why we weren't getting viewers. It's honestly, like, I'm legitimate. Look at Twitch at 5 o'clock and see how many people are watching different shit. It's...
Sometimes we can't get our life together till 10 o'clock, though. Because, like, today we were, like, running.
Honestly, honest to God, like, starting it at, like, 10 is late. Most people that are going to stream start at, like, 7.
We can try it. I just don't... Most people are running errands or at families' houses for dinners. Like, they're not going to be able to watch a stream at 7 if they're at their family's house having spaghetti.
I'm just telling you.
Like,
but
a lot of people...
also a majority of people that aren't. The majority of the people that watch Twitch don't do that shit with their family.
Don't leave the house very much. Shout out, Joey, right? Oh, man. Y'all got to see my very, very comfy Dalmatian pajamas tonight. I'm all about that life. Anyways, love you guys, and...
You guys got to see my nipples.
When was that?
Huh?
Those are mine. Hopefully we'll have a peaceful night the rest of the night, you guys, with not any more switching. Today's been too much talking and conversation. Nobody wants to see that pasty ass shit.
It's not that it's pasty, they're just kind of hairy.
How do y'all stand us? Alright. Don't gotta call me out like that, damn. You right, Joey. Honestly, during COVID, though, I was living the best life I've ever had in my life. I was like, oh, I can't go anywhere? Oh, that sucks. You mean I can't go... Yeah, I'm supposed to stay inside? Oh, this sucks hard. Wow,
I can't wait for somebody to clip that.
What?
Me just sitting there going...
I'm not clipping that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Hey, are you going to make me a grilled cheese after this?
No.
Tell him to make me a grilled cheese with meat on it.
I got some meat for you.
Nah, Mr. Fall Asleep.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
No, you're gonna give me that meat. I was just kidding.
Meet and greet.
All right, y'all. It's been a big day.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Be good. Be
Take
safe.
care of each other. Love you guys. Thank you for coming by. If you're new, drop a follow.
You gonna make one because you hungry? Right.
Yeah. Well, see, I got...
Aw, look at Jordan. Jordan's such a gentleman.
I got a problem making grilled cheese because I actually got one of those motherfucking sandwich makers.
Yeah, he don't have to make it old school. He just...
Nope. I just throw the butter, throw the meat, throw the cheese, clamp it, and walk the fuck away.
Bye.
But I'll see y'all later.
Night, night.